Welcome back, everybody, to week one of some Friday football fever. Can you believe it? Let's go ahead and return to the gridiron as Northwest Guilford kicked off against East Forsyth and the Eagles. They just flat out came to play. Jalen Alexander Rayner hands off to Jaquan Porter, who shifts his way about 15 or so yards for the nice first down. And this drive will be finished off by the other running back, Jamon Smith, for the goal line score. Sharon is Karen, right? East Forsyth would lead 34-0 at this point. The offense just kept rolling. Rayner dropping back, hits Timothy Davis, who makes the nice grab. A little low pass there. Doesn't matter, hangs on, moves the chains once again. I'm sure you figure what's coming next. Another Eagles touchdown from Smith once more for the 41-0 lead. And at this point, the Vikings just trying to stop the bleeding somehow. And this will help a little bit. Tanner Ballou finding Bristol Carter 40 yards wide open for the score, and their only score at that as East Forsyth rolls 48-7. And Jalen, you caught some of the fever tonight too.
And when we burning up out in Lexington, we had North Davidson hosting the Raiders from Reagan High. Both teams were looking to get the 2021 season off to a good start, but unfortunately for the Black Knights, they couldn't quite get things cranked up. Let's jump to the end of the first quarter. Raiders already up 13-3. Black Knights punting to number 6, BJ Wilkins. Wilkins shows heart scooping the ball up here in traffic, and BJ makes a couple defenders miss. Ooh-wee, that was a nice cut. He hits the sidelines, makes a couple more moves, even has time to high-five a teammate on the way in for 6. Raiders up 21-3. Next possession for North Davidson. We got some confusion with the play call here, and that unfortunately leads to a Black Knight fumble, which ends up being recovered by Reagan's number 9, Lee Mathern. And on the very next play for the Raiders, number 2, John Gillette takes the handoff and goes 22 yards and makes 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves, 4 moves, 5 moves into the box for 6, and Reagan rolls 14-19.
Moving back over to Greensboro, Dudley hosting Page. Early on, Michael Shaw taking a handoff here. Will he go all the way? I thought he was going to run into me there, but he didn't. He does go all the way, putting Dudley up 6-0. Second quarter now. Page at the goal line thanks to Dudley's penalties. Trevor Hester up the middle, and that's a touchdown. Page takes a 1-point lead. Now a little bit later, still second quarter. Savoy Edwards airs it out. Makai Wall takes it down. Was he inbounds? Is it a touchdown? What's the call? The refs say.
Wait for it.
They say it is. The Panthers retake the lead, and Dudley goes on to win it 18-7. Let's draw up a play that takes us up to Reedsville for our Friday Football Fever GTCC Drive of the Week. Rams' Cam Peoples takes the handoff and barrels his way for the first down. And then Julius Miller on the carry, and he breaks a few tackles, and he is off down the sideline for the huge gain. Now 2 plays later, Shaheem Watlington punches it in for the touchdown, and that caps off our GTCC Drive of the Week.
Up next, our Say Yes Guilford Play of the Week. For this one, we go to the air, courtesy of Western Alamance Warriors quarterback Eric Wagner. We saw this earlier in the show. Throws it up. Caden Wilbur makes the great grab in the end zone. We have to watch it in slow motion because it was that good. Juggles it. A little bit of butterfingers here, but he holds on for the touchdown, and that's how you finish it off right there for our Say Yes Guilford Play of the Week for week 1 of the Fever. And that's not a bad way to end week. Not a bad way to end week 1, right?
Yeah, a lot of good football and a lot of players that we've talked about years past we got to talk about today.
Yeah, it's a great start for week 1 of the season. We hope to see you next week for another edition of the Fever. Have a great weekend.